Columbia and its affiliated stations present a special Christmas Eve broadcast starring John Beal as George Pratt in a dramatization of Philip Van Doren Stern's celebrated contemporary Christmas tale, The Greatest Gift. Published for the first time a few years ago, The Greatest Gift is rapidly becoming part of America's bookshelf of favorite Yuletide stories.
This evening, the little town straggling up the hill is bright with colored Christmas lights. Softly falling snow blurs the hard edges of the world, and the sharp sounds of a cold winter night are soft and muffled. The town is bedded down beside the cold, dark river, over whose icy current, swirling like liquid glass, a single iron bridge leads home from the business center on the opposite bank. It is not too late yet, and the carols are beginning off in the distant bell tower of the little church in the valley. The twin steeple of the white church on the hill takes up its own tune as if in answer. The choir of white roofs between echoes the hymns upward against the sky. Inside the church, from human throats, comes another song of praise. The choir is practicing. But next door, almost in the shadow of the church, is the home of George Pratt, bank clerk. All this jubilation, to him, is merely distracting noise as he struggles over his section of the bank's annual statement. Christmas Eve may seem an odd time for such work, but George's wife had been ill, and there were the two children to look after, and the figures have to be on the president's desk on the morning of the 26th. Somehow, George can't keep his mind on his task to locate a slight discrepancy. $2.87, the last time he added it up.
It's the fifth time I've tried to figure this balance, and each time I find a new mistake.
Oh, George, can't you just let it go for a few minutes and rest, then go back to it? I know you're all behind in your bank work, but it is Christmas Eve, and the children...
Don't I know it? Between those bells and the choir next door and the kids' racket, I can't even think straight. If I hear Holy Night once more, I think
George, now calm down. People have a perfect right to celebrate Christmas. And a bank statement isn't worth half so much as a Christmas carol.
I know that, Mary. That's just the trouble. It seems I spend my whole life grubbing over pennies. At the bank, it's the chief cashier, and at home, it's the bill collectors. Oh, Mary, what's the use?
Daddy, look. The music box Grandma gave me will go. Can you make it go?
No, I can't. Oh, I'm sorry, darling. I'm sorry. Daddy's not feeling well. Here, let me look at it.
Oh, stop crying, Jane. Dad'll fix it.
I guess it just needs winding. Seems to have run down. Just like people. Everything runs down after a while. Then they can't play anymore. Only you can't just wind people up like it. Okay, maybe you can wind people up till they snap too.
What's the matter, Daddy? Can't you fix it?
No, Jane, I can't fix it.
Jane, Tommy, you children say goodnight to your daddy and run along to bed. Santa Claus is coming soon, and you have to be asleep by then, or he won't stop at our house.
Well, we got this music box from Grandma anyway.
Only it's busted.
Well, I'm sure Santa's going to bring you lots of presents, darling.
Well, I hope he brings some more. Let's hurry up and go to sleep.
Christmas isn't so much fun. Everything happens while you're asleep.
All right, Tommy, upstairs with you.
Okay. Yes, Mother. Good night, Dad.
Good night, Daddy.
Good night.
And Merry Christmas. Maybe Santa Claus can make it play.
Maybe he can, Jane. Good night, children. And Merry Christmas.
Oh, you don't have to bother with that tonight, dear, if you want to get back to those reports. The children will have their other presents in the morning, and They won't notice if you haven't fixed it.
I wonder if anyone would notice if I didn't do anything.
George, where are you going?
Maybe it isn't too late. I think I'll take this down to Barker's, where Mother bought it, and see if it can be fixed. I'd like to get out and walk anyway.
All right, dear, if you want to. But put your rubbers on and please wear your muffler. It's cold and it might snow some more. Oh, and you might stop by your folks. Your mother called to say your brother just arrived.
What?
I said your brother Harry is home for Christmas.
Silent night. Why don't they let the night be silent? All this sentimental hysteria.
Hello there, George. Merry Christmas.
Oh, hello, Mr. Silver.
Just lugging this tree home. Had it down at the office. I'll have to make another trip back for the kids' presents. No place at home we could hide them. Sure is cold tonight. What brings you out?
Oh, I'm just going down to Barker's to see if they can fix this music box. My mother gave it to the kids. I broke it.
That's too bad. Well, Barker was still open when I came by, though.
Oh.
Well, I'd better get going. Still have to trim this thing when I get home. Up she goes. Well, good night. Good night and Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Evening, Mr. Pratt. Merry Christmas.
Oh, good evening, officer.
Well, water sure looks cold down there, doesn't it? Waiting for somebody?
No, just listening and looking.
Oh, the bells, you mean. And the lights. Yeah, it sure is pretty from out here on the bridge. I hadn't noticed it before. Well, I'll be getting back into town, look around once more before I go home. Oh, the light in the vault was on. Everything was okay at the bank when I went by a while ago.
Oh, thanks.
Now, good night now.
Good night.
Better not stand out here too long. Even if it is Christmas Eve, you can catch your death out here. Merry Christmas to you.
I wouldn't do that if I were you.
Wouldn't do what?
What you were thinking of doing?
How do you know what I was thinking?
Oh, we make it our business to know a lot of things. Looks like it might snow again, doesn't it? It'd be nice having a white Christmas. They're getting scarce these days, but so are a lot of things.
Oh, so that's it. What are you trying to peddle?
Me? Oh, goodness, I'm not trying to sell anything. This satchel is just my sample case. I give things away. You all right now?
Of course I'm all right. What made you think I wasn't?
You know, you shouldn't think of such things, and on Christmas Eve of all times. You've got to consider Mary. And your mother, too.
How do you know my
Don't
wife?
ask me how I know such things. It's my business to know them. That's why I come along this way tonight. Lucky I did, too.
All right. If you know so much about me, just give me one good reason why I should be alive.
Come, it can't be that bad. You've got your job at the bank, Mary, the kids. You're healthy, young.
I'm sick of everything. I'm stuck here in this mud hole for life, doing the same dull, stupid work day after day. Other people get some excitement out of life, but not me. I'm just a small-town bank clerk that even the Army didn't want. I've never done anything really useful or interesting. It looks as if I never will. I might just as well be dead. Sometimes I wish I were. In fact, I wish I'd never been born.
What was that you said?
I said I wish I'd never been born. And I mean it.
Why, that's wonderful. You've solved everything. I was afraid you were going to give me some trouble. But now you've got the solution yourself. You wish you'd never been born. All right. Okay. You haven't.
What do you mean?
You haven't been born. Just that. You haven't been born. No one here knows you. You have no responsibilities, no job, no wife, no children. Why, you haven't even got a mother. Couldn't have, of course. All your troubles are over. Your wish, I'm happy to say, has been granted. Officially.
Nuts.
Wait a minute, young man. You'd better take this satchel of mine with you. It'll open a lot of doors that might otherwise be slammed in your face.
What doors? In whose face? I know everybody in this town. I'd like to see anybody slam a door in my face.
Yes, I know, but take this anyway. Can't do any harm, and it may help. You'd be surprised how useful these brushes can be as an introduction, especially the free ones. These little hand brushes. Here, hold the satchel open like this for a moment, please. Please. Thank you. Now I'll show you how to use it. When the lady of the house comes to the door, you give her this brush and then talk fast. You say, "Good evening, madam. I'm from the World Cleaning Company, and I want to present you with this handsome and useful brush, absolutely free, no obligation to purchase anything at all." After that, of course, it's a cinch. Now you try it. Here, take the sample brush. Go on. Take it.
Here, take your old... Hey. Oh, he's gone. Oh, that's queer. Whew. It is cold out here. Guess Barker's gone home. Everybody goes home on Christmas Eve. Well, Jane will be really disappointed. It's too bad. The music box isn't much good if it won't play. Why, But the spring was broken. I'm sure it was. Oh. He said I haven't been born. My wish was granted. Officially. Nonsense. I'd better be getting home. Him and these blasted brushes of his. Hello. Bank's dark. I know I left the vault light on. And that cop said he saw it just a few minutes ago. Well, that bulb must have... Oh, wait a minute. What's that sign on the door? For rent or sale? Apply across the street at James Silver Real Estate. What is this? It's empty inside. And these windows, well, they look as if they haven't been washed in years. Apply across the street. Well, Silver's light is still on. Yeah, that's right, he told me. He must have come back to get the kids' presents.
Oh, what can I do for you, young man?
The bank. What's the matter with it?
The old bank building?
Yeah.
Well, there's nothing wrong with it that I can see. Wouldn't like to rent or buy it, would you?
You mean it's out of business?
For a good 10 years. Went bust during the Depression.
What?
Stranger around these parts, ain't you?
What do you... What? I used to live here. Once. The bank was all right then. I used to know some of the people who worked there.
Didn't know a fella named Marty Jenkins, did you?
Marty Jenkins? What? Marty didn't work at the bank. When we left school, we both did apply for a job there. Only I got it. But, of course, everything's different now. I'll have to be careful.
Something wrong? Do you know Marty Jenkins?
No, I didn't know him. Not really, that is. I'd heard of him.
Well, maybe you heard how he skipped out with the $50,000.
What?
That's why the bank went broke. Pretty near ruined everybody around here. I was hoping for a minute maybe you'd know where he is. I lost plenty in that crash myself. We'd sure like to lay our hands on that fella. You're sure you don't know him?
No, I don't know him. No.
Oh.
Oh, what about... didn't he have a brother? It seems to me he had a brother named Arthur.
Art? Oh, sure. But he's all right. He don't know where his brother went. It's had a terrible effect on him, too. Took to drink, he did. Too bad. Hard on his wife. He married a nice girl.
Art used to date Mary. What was his wife's name?
A girl named Mary Thatcher.
Mary Thatcher?
She lives up on the hill just this side of the church.
Art's wife. And in the same house. Our house. Oh, of course, you fool. The house was a wedding present from Mary's parents. Art would get it if he married her. I wonder if they have any children. Oh, no, I can't face that. Not yet. I'll try Mother and Dad first. And that's right, Harry's home for Christmas. Brownie, you old fool, stop that. Don't you know me? Brownie, stop that. Quiet, boy. Quiet.
It's all right, sir. I have him by the collar. He's suspicious of strangers.
Is the lady of the house in?
Oh, sure. Go right in. I'll just chain the dog up.
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening, Mr.
George.
Mr. George. Aren't you out rather late on Christmas Eve?
Well, I've only got one more stop to make. I'm from the World Cleaning Company, and we're giving out a free sample brush. I thought you might like to have one. There's no obligation at all.
I suppose you'll want to sell me something.
No?
I'm not really sure I need any brushes.
No, I'm not selling anything. The regular salesman will be around soon, probably, but this is just a Christmas present from the company.
Oh, how nice. That's a nice hairbrush. You people never gave away such good brushes before.
Oh, this is a special offer.
Oh, there we are. The dog won't bother you on your way out.
Oh, but won't you come in for a moment and sit down? You look tired.
Well, thank you, ma'am. I don't mind if I...
Come right this way. Now, do sit down.
Well, it's good to sit here for a minute.
You a stranger in town?
Well, not exactly.
It's a shame you have to be away from home at Christmas.
Yes, too bad.
Well, I used to know this town pretty well.
That's all.
Yes, I knew some of the people here. I remember there was a girl named Mary Thatcher. She married Art Jenkins, I heard. You must know them.
Oh, yes, we know Mary Jenkins. She lives next door to our church. We see her there sometimes.
Does she have any children?
2, boy and a girl.
Oh.
Do you have children of your own at home?
No. No, I'm afraid not.
Oh, it's too bad. We find our own home pretty lonely without any children home for Christmas.
Well, that picture over there. Is that your son?
Yes.
I thought I knew that face. His name's Harry, isn't it? Too bad he couldn't make it home for Christmas. I thought I might see him here.
He's been dead for quite a while.
Oh.
He was drowned the day that picture was taken.
I don't think we'd better try it all the way across, Harry. We just ate a few minutes ago.
Oh, come on. Don't be such an old woman. George, I've got a cramp. Can't make it. Oh.
Hang on, Harry. I'm coming. I'm sorry. I didn't know. I mean...
That's all right. You couldn't have known.
I guess I'd better be going now. I hope you like the brush. And I wish you both a Merry Christmas. I mean, good night. and I thought I never wanted to hear that tune again. Oh, look at the way Art Jenkins has let this place run down. The bell doesn't work either.
Bang, you're dead.
Well,
Merry Christmas, ma'am. I represent the World Cleaning Company. May I step inside?
come in. It is cold out.
Thank you. Oh, that's a fine sofa you have there.
Won't you sit down?
Thanks. My wife once bought a sofa just like this.
Oh? I'm afraid it was extravagant.
Well, I have a brush here that would be fine for keeping the dust off this upholstery.
I'm afraid I couldn't afford it.
Oh, well, this is a free sample, a special introductory offer.
It is a nice brush. Thank you. Oh.
Bang, bang, you're dead.
Oh, dear.
Mommy, Junior's going to sue me.
There, Aggie, you're all right. Junior, put that cap pistol away.
Ah, she won't die. I shot her 100 times, but she won't fall down. Who's that?
Junior, what kind of a way is that to talk? I'm sorry, mister. Your father'd slap you for that.
Well, I don't like it. Bang, you're dead, mister. You're dead. Why don't you fall down and die?
Oh, hello, Art.
Well. Who's this?
He's a brush salesman. He gave me this brush.
Brush salesman. Well, tell him to get out of my house. We don't want no brushes. We don't want no brush salesman either.
You better go. I'm sorry.
Forgive me.
I am sorry.
Hey, mister, you're dead, dead, dead.
Oh, thank God you're here.
Well, George, I see you're back. Something the matter?
Oh, listen, I've had enough. Get me out of this, will you? You got me into it.
I got you into it.
Yes.
Oh, I like that. You were granted your wish. You got everything you asked for. You're the freest man on earth now. You have no ties. You can go anywhere, do anything. What more can you possibly want?
I want to be alive again. Change me back. Change me back, please. Oh, not just for my sake. You don't know what a mess this town is in. I've got to get back. You wouldn't understand, but they need me here.
I understand right enough. I just wanted to make sure you did. You had the greatest gift of all conferred upon you. The gift of life. Of being a part of the world and taking your part in it. Yet you denied that gift.
I've got to get back. You can't just cut me off like this. Why, it's murder.
Oh, suicide, rather, wouldn't you say? You brought it on yourself. However, since it's Christmas Eve, well, anyway, close your eyes and keep listening to the bells. Keep listening to the bells. Merry Christmas. That's you, Mr. Pratt? Still out here? Going pretty hard to be standing around here on the bridge. You all right?
Oh, officer. Yes, the satchel's gone. It's true, then.
What's the matter, Mr. Pratt? You lose something?
Lose something? No. No, I guess not.
Well, that is.
Yes. It's broken. I broke it.
That's too bad. You sure you're all right?
Oh, yes, I'm all right. I'm fine. I guess I was sort of hypnotized by the sound of the river. Is the bank all right?
I just went by it a minute ago, and my last round was perfectly okay then.
That's all I wanted to know. Merry Christmas, officer. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Hello, Brownie, old boy. How are you, baby? You know me now, huh? Well, Merry Christmas to you, too. George, is that you? Merry Christmas, son. Merry Christmas, Dad. Is Harry here?
Oh, he certainly is, George. Oh, it's nice of you to stop by so soon, and Merry Christmas.
George, you old son of a gun, how are you?
Me? I'm wonderful. Oh, am I glad to be alive on a night like this. Merry Christmas, Harry.
Hello, George.
Hello. It's Christmas, Mary. Merry Christmas.
Why, George. Merry Christmas, darling.
Where are the kids? Asleep?
Of course they are, dear.
Jane! Tommy! Wake up! It's Christmas! Merry Christmas! Merry Christmas!
All right. Is it morning?
No, darling, it isn't morning. It's Christmas.
Oh. Did you fix my music box, Daddy? Can it play now?
It plays beautifully. Just listen.
Oh, Daddy. It's still broken.
So it is, darling. So it is. I'll have it fixed tomorrow. But today, it's Merry Christmas.
What's the matter? Did our presents come yet?
No, I guess your presents aren't here yet. Well, you better get back into bed now and wait until morning.
Okay. But I don't know why we have to go to sleep every time anything's going to happen.
I'm going to close my eyes real hard so Santa won't think I'm trying to catch him.
That's a good girl, Janie. Well, good night now. I just wanted to see you both. Say Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, Daddy. And I'm glad you're feeling better.
Good night, Dad.
Gee, I don't want to go to sleep.
Good night, children. Mary! Mary! Oh, Mary, I thought I'd lost you.
George, whatever has gotten into you?
Come here. Come here and sit down here on the couch beside me. Now, I'll tell you all about it. Oh, Mary, I had the most awful dream. Thank heaven it wasn't real. But it seemed so... Mary.
What's the matter, George?
Mary, this brush. Where did this brush come from?
You have just heard John Beal as George Pratt in a special Christmas presentation of Philip Van Doren Stern's story, The Greatest Gift. The adaptation for radio was by Carl Byer, who also produced and directed tonight's program. The musical score was composed and conducted by Everett Helm.